including your audio, or? Okay, that means... Okay. What? How are you gonna tell me there's an option there, then there's not an option? Oh. Oh. Okay. So it should be up there now.
Right. Excuse me. Yeah, I've included it.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so do you want to do resource, leveling, index, or arbitration first? Because the arbitration I have is Saren and Ether Sword, and I don't want to do either one of them.
Shut up, Orders. If we do index or arbitrations, I'm gonna have to use somebody stronger. I have Nasia and Sidon for mine. Nezzer.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I don't like any of them options.
Okay. Ooh, we can do the Gifts of Lotus though.
I've already.
I do need those. Oh, okay, never mind.
That's what I broadcasted yesterday.
I'll do them off screen or something.
Okay. I mean, I can help you with it in a little bit. Like the breaks in between, like, you know, because I'm broadcasting each thing separate so I can label it appropriately. So, like, if we do, say, you know, an Oxium run and I end broadcast, I can help you run them. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, it's alright. We can do it after we're done with all this. They're not that important. I guess let's do the resource farm. I'll bring Necros.
Okay. Well, you've got plastids, Oxium, Gallium, Nerodes, or mutagen samples.
Which one do you need more of?
I don't. This is just for...
Plastids, I guess. That seems like... I forget which planet to go to for that.
Saturn.
Isn't it Jupiter?
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Jupiter's for Oxium. No, no. The reason why is because I told you I'm doing informational videos on Warframe, which means I'm not doing very good information if I'm only doing stuff that I need and not what everybody else needs to.
I don't need shit right now.
Not you, I mean the people that's looking it up.
Oh.
Like, I want to do all the resources and stuff so people can go on there and whatever they need, they can look up, see, find, and be done.
Makes sense.
Because if I'm just broadcasting the stuff that I need, I'm not going to get really almost no subscribers. I can hear wind in your mic.
That's because I was taking a drink and my fan was pointing that way.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area.
Yes,
hold on.
we know.
Emergency life support is inbound. The first life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is low.
Alright, so just to let everybody know, I do have a resource booster on.
Yeah, if you don't have a resource booster, you won't be getting the exact amount she is.
Yeah. But resource boosters do help, and if you know you can get the plat up to get it, it's worth it. Especially when you're resource farming for stuff that you need to build and for dojos. Well, speaking of the dojo, I went and did some more work in it too yesterday in my downtime.
That's good.
Because we haven't done work in the dojo in a while. We kind of need to.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Oh yeah, that's right. You need enemies to be cut, don't you?
Yep, cut up.
Oh. Do I have a hole in my shield? Yes. Alright, so how long are we holding out for?
15 maybe?
We normally do 30.
Okay, then 30.
I mean, that seems like a good enough platform, don't you think? Wow, I've never seen one of these consoles do this.
Life
Okay.
support on the way.
Did you see that?
No.
You ever seen a console do this?
Oh, the sparking? Yeah.
No, the red lock.
Yeah.
Oh, where the heck have I been then? Not paying attention.
I mean, there
Another
are
life support capsule is
some
now
of them
available.
that do that. Mainly the survivals that'll do it because you ain't really got to activate another console.
Wow, I couldn't even see that like that. I'm getting a lot more nanospores than what I really need. But it comes with a territory.
Then plastids.
I don't know how many plastids I've got so far.
Yeah, no, I was just saying you're getting a lot more nanospores than plastids.
Oh yeah, that's a given.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
What?
I fell off.
How'd you
So
manage
I gotta
that?
redesecrate. My sword stance.
Oh. Yeah, that's just supposed to be throwing you across the map.
Get ready for a capsule.
Oh, we do, if we get a chance today, or tomorrow, one or the other,
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to do an informational video on,
Additional life support has arrived.
on, shoot, what is that called? The standings, like all the standings. And
No, if you're talking about all the standings, then just say standings. But if you're talking about the
When you need it.
4
extraction
main,
is ready. The raid is off to a successful start.
fucking...
like I was gonna try to do an informational video on like each standing, like you know what's a good way to get standing in Cetus, like the different types of ways. Same thing with Fortuna.
No, I mean, a good way to get standing in students is to kill the fucking Eidolons, and then you gotta have
Yeah,
shit
but what about the
funksies to
people-
be able to kill Eidolons.
Yes, but what about the people who can't kill them?
Tenno, Prepare for life support.
That's my point. It's fucking retarded.
I know, but we're not here to tell them it's retarded. I'm doing this to help them. I mean, do I think it's fair that the first 5 missions you have to go to freaking Cetus? No, I don't think that's fair. Because Cetus is not a place where you should be when you first start out, but
Additional support has arrived.
it's a good way to just throw you in the game and say, here, this is what the game's about.
Dark Souls, or Dark Souls, here, go die.
Yeah. Pretty much. But,
I mean, I don't really like games that are just too fucking stupid, but I like Dark Souls, and I like Elite Dangerous, which is not very starter friendly either, but
oh, and I also want to do an informational video on, oh, goodness. What is, like, I don't know what it's called. Like, I know the word that I'm looking for, I just can't think of it.
Life support incoming.
Like your generics. Motorized,
The
generic,
school?
Norman. Yeah. Because you know how we can go to, Stefan Suda, do that
and
and
you
get a
want
lot
to
of...
do informational video on the factions in these games. Okay.
Yeah. Like today I'm just doing, like, resources, basic stuff. And I think tomorrow I'll do the more, because I should feel better, well, more better than I do today, tomorrow. So tomorrow I feel like I can do the more extensive grind, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because, I mean, this game, yes, this game is a grind. It's a grind from start to finish. But I do like it because they're always coming out with new content. It might take them a little bit, but they come out with new content, you have to grind some more. So you never really beat this game. I mean, possibly get OP, yes, but you never actually beat the game. Because as soon as you think you've got everything, you've collected everything, there's something new.
Yep.
So,
Life support on the way.
oh,
Get this fake out of my face. Or just
hey,
shut it.
Ghost.
Yes, ma'am.
Come here, I gotta tell you something. My sword is bigger than your sword.
Yeah.
Another life support capsule. is
Why
now
don't you use
available.
that sword at all? I can see you use
I don't
it
like it. It's too
occasionally.
slow.
It's not that slow if you have a speed on it.
I have a speed mod on it, but you know, to make it really strong, you have to. Well, you don't have to, but I put Spoiled Strike on it, which slows it down even more. So it's just very slow. I like everything that I use to be over 1 point something speed. 1.20 something speed over it. Because it's fast striking really fast.
Yeah, but it don't do as much damage if it's that fast most of the time. You have to either
It may
sacrifice
not do as much
damage.
damage.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could
Like,
not
you have to
do this
sacrifice
without you.
either speed or damage.
Yeah, but with the speed, I can have a constant, stun lock on somebody and
Get ready for a
do more
capsule.
damage than they could do to me because I had them stun locked constantly.
We need to find somewhere to hunker down.
They were hunkered down near that whatever,
I
but
know,
are you
but-
not getting energy anymore?
No, I am, but I mean, like, somewhere more closed off where it'll help your desecrate more.
Over here should be a good one.
Yeah, see,
Light
this one
I
we
mean,
normally
this
hunker
was
down.
always here. Yeah.
Ooh, he got in my shield. Okay. The best thing to do when you're doing survival is, if you're doing it in for the long haul, find somewhere that you can hunker down. Necros does help with his desecrate. He can do a lot, especially with getting multiple more resources. Hydroid can, but you have to have a special mod for it. So it basically depends on what you have, what you're able to work with. I think, can you desecrate whatever I cut, or is it just whatever you cut?
I can desecrate whatever anybody cuts.
Okay. So it is better to use melee. Unfortunately,
The
I
only
did
thing
not.
that I can't do, the only thing I cannot do is I cannot raise the dead that you have killed. I can only raise the dead that I have killed.
And as you see, Summer's little minion helps quite a lot.
And of course, apart from Nidus and Excalibur, he's my favorite. Because he's actually a tank. And I can even desecrate my minions when they die.
Hey, I must summon our little friend.
Clem? Okay.
Yep. He's just so tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Still holding.
I don't know. I get a kick out of Clem. I really do.
I like him. He's a cool ass friend here.
He's straight following me. He's like, oh, whatever. And his Crocotus.
Gracias, yeah. He is fucking insane about them.
I'll be glad when I get rid of this bronchitis.
Oh, did I miss that? I did.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. I'm still
Sorry,
trying
honey,
to.
you gotta stay outside of the fence.
I'm trying to
I
get
did
to
glass.
my focus. There we go. When you do get your operator, focus is a big thing. Be very wise in how you spend it, because it can help. I'm gonna just slightly touch base on my favorite part of it, and I think it's Xeneric Tree, right? It's got the energy.
Dash? I think so.
Okay, so say I have. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm getting smacked. If I need energy, because I have used this, I can dash and create
We will
a energy
share in
pool
this bounty.
for my warframe.
Hold out as long as you can.
So just read them, figure out which way you want to go with it. You know, there's damaged ways, there's survival. I mean, it all depends. But I think that's as much as I'm going to touch base on that today, because there's a lot to that.
Push them back, minions.
Hey, did the lights just flicker?
Not that I know. No.
Okay.
I was taking a drink.
My dog is stuck. Okay.
What is thy bidding? Are y'all really gonna die? You faggots.
Hey.
Just die and get out of my face.
Don't use that word. I don't like that. So my dog has got stuck in the most awkward place that I never thought he would. And I don't even know how to remotely attempt to get him out of there.
You can't.
Huh?
You can't.
Well, at least I know he's not gonna, get killed. So Randy suggested, I don't know if you heard it last night. I think I'm gonna, once I reach a certain amount of subscribers, I think I'm gonna set like a goal for it. And when I do, Randy was talking about doing a 24-hour stream, live stream. I mean, I think that would be nice. However, I don't know how I would upload that to YouTube though. Actually, I don't think I can upload that to YouTube. YouTube it has to be 2 gigabytes or less. Hey, my dog got out. Good job, boy. Or girl. Oh, you're a girl. Good job, girl. Well, can't you live stream on YouTube?
No, that's why when they do 24-hour streams, they either do it on Twitch or Mixer.
Wait, you can live stream on YouTube. One of my
You have to have your thing connected. I don't know how that works at all.
Google. If all else fails, ask Google. Oh, I also got some very exciting news. I'm making a video intro. Yay.
Nice.
So, that'll be nice. I asked Randy if he could help me with it because, to be honest, I'm not good at all that. So, I finally organized it so when people go on YouTube, they can look and figure out what game they want to look at. Alright, we're up to level 38. I think the highest one I've seen so far was 45.
Mm-hmm. Juggernaut.
Oh, yay. Yep, not my day. We made him mad. It's already time for him. Fun fact about the Juggernaut, you have to kill him to get parts that you need to do one of your quest missions. So if you need plastids and Juggernaut parts, this is a good way to do it.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
You can kind of accomplish both at the same time. Normally. I think he normally comes at what, 15 or 20 minutes into it?
Yeah.
And he's pretty good at finding you. He's normally pretty good at that. Although I haven't seen
Yeah, he's
him
right
yet.
there.
Oh. You mark him?
I'm trying to get half to
Up on D-pad.
marking.
Oh, yay. Hi, Mr. Juggernaut. How are you? Oh, okay. Apparently, he didn't like me saying hi to him. Well.
Yeah, no, he normally doesn't.
I don't know why he decided to go that way, but okay.
He did
Yeah.
a dash.
Oh, do you have energy? Or do you need an energy
No.
put down?
I'm good.
Okay. I think my Clem is gone. I don't know where he's at. I ain't seen him. You seen him run by?
I think he's dead.
Oh, okay. Well, Clem, you fought a good battle. Okay, you know what? Come here. I'm done messing with you. I haven't smacked around too many times. No, come back here. Eh. Oh, someone just threw up on me. Alright. And there he
He's
goes.
dead.
Yep.
I'm going back to hidey hole.
We only got about 8 more minutes of being hungered down. We should be good.
Nice. One shot, buddy. What are you doing? Sitting here,
Why?
sniping.
What are you sniping? There's no enemies over there.
This is where you hold out.
Yeah, I know, but there's no enemies. So even, okay.
Huh? I have a sniper. I can see it across the fucking map, or pretty much. I mean, I really only have to stand right here.
And the longer you hold out on
The
these,
longer we fight, the more successful we will be.
the more plastids you really will get. I try to stay no more than 30 minutes at a time if there's only 2 of us. I mean, it is possible. You can do it. I'm not saying that it's, not able to be done. It can. I just don't like staying after 30 minutes with only 2 people. Because it does get pretty hectic and overwhelming. Especially if you don't have like a full crew, basically. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. Because the thing that gets me the most is like the ancients that drag me halfway across the map in 6 different directions at once. Like that. And they only get worse. Oh, okay. Alright, we can start heading towards the exit now. As long as, you know, I can find the exit this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody. I suck at reading my map. I could run around in the same circle for 20 minutes until I realize which way I'm supposed to be going. So, if you see me running around in circles, it's okay, I'll get it right.
Eventually, she will.
Yeah. I still beat you half the time. Hey, no, get off of it!
Yeah.
It's not 30 minutes.
Oh.
Hey, look, Clem is still alive.
Nice.
Good job, Clem. And we still got about 3 minutes left holding out. I just wanted to move this way, so... I mean, I do think a good farming team would be like having a Garuda for the health, Necros, and then something that can create a good shield. You know, Gara can create a pretty good shield. I think Frost can, if his build is right. Who else can create a pretty good shield? Limbo can. So basically you want kind of like a shield, a healer. You get a lot more stuff with Necros.
Yep. Necros is usually a must-have if you're going farming.
Or Hydroid, but only if you have the mod for it. Which, you can get the mod through your syndicates, right?
Yeah.
What is it, Cephalon?
I don't know.
I think it is Cephalon Suda. Awesome. I don't know, I'll cover that in the standings video. Like different stuff that you can get.
You know, I can't, yeah, I can't do it that far away. Sorry.
No, I know.
Just letting you know.
I know this.
I mean, he's got a big range, but it ain't holding down that. That'd be a badass fucking Necros.
Spore saturation is nearing critical
Yes,
mass.
we know, but
After
we
that
only need to
point,
hold out
no
30
amount
more
of life
seconds.
support will save you.
Yeah, we need to get some type of life support.
The spores have almost completely saturated.
Okay,
the
we're good to go.
atmosphere. We need to get out of there. We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. Spore
Alright, so
saturation is nearing critical mass.
basically 30
After that
minutes
point, no amount of life support
on-
will save you.
I can't pronounce this right. I know I can't. Pocahontas Saturn.
Pocahontas Saturn will get you, without a booster, around 825 plastids.
And then with a booster for 30 minutes, I got 1,800 pretty much.
booster basically doubles it. So.
So it does help to have the booster, but it's not necessary. You can still get a good amount of plastids running without a booster. It just takes you doing it a few more times. Now, as for the Juggernaut piece that I was talking about, if you need to farm that as well, it is a good thing. Like, I got a severed bile sac from that one. So that's another piece that you would need. What is it? The Jordas precept that you need that for?
Yeah.
So it's a good place to find Juggernauts and plastids at the same time. If you're going for both, I would say stay about 20 minutes. Grab your Juggernaut, then get out of there so you can keep doing it, trying to maximize time and profit off of it. But that is all for the plastids video, and